the devil are these cardinal enemies. But you can also choose to invite other things to become enemies to yourself. You can choose. You can bring them into your life. It's like somebody have chosen not to be part of you again. And then you just go voluntary. Please come. Please come. I still need you. I want you to be part of my life. Behold, I will do a new thing. And the thing, he expatiates, breaks it down. Or the form not the new thing is that, and it shall spring forth. A better day. Shall you not know it when you want? I will even make a way in the wilderness. And I'm going to share experience with you. Me bokwanye ato esareso. I'll make a way. A couple of weeks ago, we found ourselves in the Emirates, in the Arab Emirates, Dubai to be precise. And on the desert, if you go to the left, it's Oman. If you go up somewhere, Jeddah, that's Saudi Arabia, and they were all surrounded, and a few of them, it's desert. It's desert. No houses. Nothing. It's all about sand. And I remember on a scooter, I went on a scooter, I drive. I was told the entire desert was some about 100 and something kilometers or so, and then 40 something miles from a certain distance, something by the guy. But here we were. I was the oldest amongst them. I had young people in their 30s. Listen to it. They were all in their 30s. So you can imagine. So we all got on the scooters. And we were supposed to do an exercise, tall, go round. And the speed, and it was not smooth. You descend, you climb, you can fall. And if you fall, don't think you are coming back with your limbs again, you know. The speed, the height. The takeoff, you could tell who is young and who is old, and who is in the middle, who is experienced and who is not experienced. But the key thing here is that wilderness, desert, is a place for an experience and not an adventure. If you write it, to help you. Life is not an adventure. Life is an experience you go through. You go through. That's why you start KG something through, primary you go through, and then first, primary school, something, and then finally to the tertiary. But this was the experience. Making it through the wilderness and the desert life. No water. If your scooter or your carriage breaks down, you are there alone. And you could see carcasses of animals. You could see trucks that were broken down or other things, metals and stuff, and it was all sand. And once you start, you have to finish. You stay in the middle. Not talking about the camel ride. No. Mommy and Co didn't try. So some people, they knew. They checked themselves. They knew their level and their heartbeat and everything. Because you need to maybe, for example, take a temperature of yourself, so you don't collapse on the way. And the speed. You are talking about going like 100 or 80 to 120 kilometers. You know, that kind of speed, yeah. So when you find yourself in a situation like this, and God says that, I will even make a way in the wilderness. I'll stop very soon. Continue, because I want you to enjoy it very well. Wilderness. So after that, there was the second one. How do you call it? The car one. Tall what? Okay. Where you go in the SUV. Safari ride. Look at my face. Safari ride. You know what it means? It's not just driving. No. You go and the car somersault. It sometimes like a 360 round like that. And we have 75-year-old woman. And I think I was the second oldest. The rest of them, they were in there. So you can understand. They were screaming and joy, because that is, you know how it is, and the way they are just we too, we have our life to live, and it's like we are counting the cost. Those who were skating from the high level to the ground, you can kill yourself. There were times that people's BP started shooting up. Others became unconscious. Because you have to break through the wilderness. Today, God sent me to tell you that beginning from today or after today, He brought you out of Egypt to a desert. Listen, God didn't bring us from Egypt to another Egypt or to a promised land, but He allowed us to go through the desert, so that in the desert He will make the impossible possible. That great things will come out of the impossible places of life, where there is no water, where there are no survivor, where there are no trees, where there are no inhabitants, where there is no future, where there is nothing. All you see is a hot sun. All you see is humidity. All you see is just some wind blowing. All you see are camels, for that matter. It's not a place of luxury, but in the place of tiredness, toil, a place of challenge, a place of hard life, a place of dryness. But in that situation, I will make a way. When I learned these things over the years, then I appreciate that life is not about luxury. Life is about making it a luxury. Not born into luxury and a silver spoon in our mouth. I believe we shouldn't be. I hope you don't understand what I'm saying. But you make it a luxury. The reason why you envy somebody or you feel somebody is better off than you will be yes, because of person no matter there be or no or the be account. Whoa, one person be account. You still want to remain the same and live in luxury. You lie. Life is not a luxury and about luxury. You must make it a luxury, and it must be luxurious to yourself. So he's teaching, he's preaching. So you can be in Ghana and it's like you are in UAE, United Arab Emirates, or in London, or in America, or in the Scandinavian country, or in Israel. Because I remember, even when we were in Israel and the turmoil and all the things were happening, we were there, but it was like we were not there. We were not feeling it. Others too thought we were dying. Those who were bringing private jet to come and then convey us because they don't want us. I remember Reverend Hamfu said, Daddy, are you safe? I have a friend. He says he wants to come get you with a private jet, you and mommy. So you come because it looks like the war is becoming very fierce and we're so cool. Mr. Saki, CMC Saki, we're so cool. And it looks like some people, they say, when you go to Israel, you must be wearing some metal, that they fight. You must be wearing some metal, not helmet, metal headgear. They were just wondering. So in the wilderness, and as we're going through the wilderness, sometimes the scooter will go off. Sometimes somebody will look like he's lacking behind or about to fall. There was only one lady amongst us, the near day, as an woman near you,